Hello, and welcome back. This is Sarah, and I'm really glad you decided to spend a few minutes here today. This podcast is a quiet place where you can learn English step by step, without pressure and without fear. We speak slowly. We use simple words. And most importantly, we practice together. Today's topic is something almost every English learner experiences. You understand English. You read posts on social media. You watch videos. You listen to music. But when it is time to speak, something strange happens. Your brain starts working very hard. First, you think in your own language. Then you try to translate the sentence, word by word. Your mind says, "Okay, how do I say this in English?" Then you search for the words. Then you try to build the sentence. And by the time you are ready, the conversation is already moving on. You stay quiet, or you say something very short. Maybe just, yes. Or, okay. Does that sound familiar? If yes, don't worry. You are not doing anything wrong. Your brain is simply using the system it knows. Translation. But today, we're going to learn a better system. We're going to start learning how to think in English. Not perfect English, just simple English. And when you start thinking in English, something amazing happens. Speaking becomes faster. Your confidence grows. And conversations feel more natural. Let's explore how to do that together. First, let's understand why translation slows you down. Imagine you want to say a simple sentence. For example, I'm hungry. If you translate in your head, your brain does this. Step 1. Think the sentence in your native language. Step 2. Translate each word. Step 3. Check grammar. Step 4. Speak. That is a lot of work for one small sentence. But when you think directly in English, the process becomes much simpler. You feel the idea. Then you say it. I'm hungry. No translation. Just expression. So how can we train our brain to do this? Let's start with a very small habit. Describe your world in English. Right now, look around the room. What do you see? A chair. A window. Maybe your phone. Maybe a cup of coffee. Try saying small sentences in your mind. The window is open. My phone is on the table. The coffee smells good. These sentences are simple, but they help your brain connect objects with English words. No translation, just observation. You can do this anywhere, in your bedroom, on the bus, at a cafe, even while walking outside. For example, if you are walking down the street, you might think, that dog is very small. The weather is hot today. That building is tall. Simple descriptions. Little by little, English becomes part of your thoughts. Now, let's talk about daily activities. Your everyday routine is full of opportunities to think in English. When you wake up in the morning, you might think, I need coffee. I'm still sleepy. It's time to get up. When you are brushing your teeth, you can think, I'm getting ready for the day. When you are cooking, you can think, I'm cutting vegetables. The water is boiling. I'm making breakfast. You see, these are not complicated sentences, but they are real. They describe what is happening right now. And that is exactly how language works in the brain. Let's try a small exercise together. Imagine you are holding your phone. You open a message from a friend. Your friend writes, do you want to meet later? Instead of translating your answer in your head, try thinking directly in English. You might think, I'm busy today. Or, sure, that sounds fun. Or, maybe tomorrow. Short thoughts, clear ideas. This is how thinking in English begins. Another helpful trick is to talk to yourself. Yes, I know. It sounds a little funny, but many language learners do this. And it works. When you are alone, Try saying your thoughts quietly. For example, if you are choosing clothes in the morning, you might say, "This shirt looks good." No, maybe the blue one. "It's cold today. I need a jacket." You are practicing speaking without pressure. No audience. No judgment. Just practice. Your brain becomes more comfortable producing English sentences. Now, let's talk about vocabulary. Many learners think they need thousands of words before they can think in English. But that is not true. You only need a small group of useful words. Words for daily life.
Eat, go, make, work, buy, drink,
Watch.
talk.
These common verbs appear in many sentences. For example, I'm going to work. I'm making dinner. I'm watching a video. I'm talking with a friend. When you learn words like these, you can express many ideas. Simple language is powerful. Now, let's discuss something important.
Mistakes.
When you start thinking in English, your sentences will not always be perfect. And that is completely okay. Maybe you say, "I go store later." The grammar is not perfect, but the message is clear. Communication still works. Over time, your brain will improve the structure naturally. But first, your goal is fluency, not perfection. Remember that. Fluency first, perfection later. Here is another exercise you can try tonight. Before you go to sleep, think about your day in English. Ask yourself simple questions. What did I do today? Then answer in short sentences. I went to work. I met a friend. I watched a movie. I cooked dinner. You are telling the story of your day, but you are doing it in English. This small habit is very powerful. Your brain begins to organize memories in English, and slowly, translation disappears. Let's practice one more situation together. Imagine you walk into a cafe. You look at the menu. Instead of thinking in another language, try thinking directly in English. I want a coffee. Maybe an iced latte. That cake looks good. Then when the barista asks, "What would you like?" your answer is already ready. "I'd like an iced latte, please." Your brain did not translate. It prepared the sentence naturally. You might wonder something now. How long does it take to start thinking in English? The answer is different for everyone. But if you practice small thoughts every day, you will notice changes in a few weeks. Your sentences will come faster. You will pause less. And you will feel more relaxed during conversations. Remember, this is not about studying harder. It is about using English more often in small moments. Language grows through use, just like muscles grow through exercise. Before we finish today, I want to give you a simple daily challenge. 3 moments. Morning, afternoon,
Night.
In the morning, describe your environment in English. In the afternoon, describe what you are doing. At night, describe what you did today. Just a few sentences each time. That is enough. Small steps create big progress. My dear friend, learning to think in English is like opening a new door in your mind. At first, the door is heavy. It moves slowly. But every day you push it a little more. And one day it opens easily. Words come naturally. Ideas flow. And speaking becomes part of who you are. So, be patient with yourself. Be kind to your learning process. You're doing something wonderful. You are building a new way to communicate with the world. And I am very proud of you for continuing this journey. If you enjoyed this episode, please follow the podcast and share it with someone who is learning English too. Practice a few thoughts in English today.
Just a few.
That is how progress begins. This is Sarah. Thank you for learning with me. I believe in you. See you in the next episode.
Goodbye.